For example, a lot of the time there's an incentive for naming a character, like what name you'll choose for the file. Very popular for Pokemon or Zelda runs. If there's a character select, some runners, if they know how to run any character in the game, that sometimes is an incentive. So those are incentives that happen at the start of the run. But you can also have an incentive, for example, to fight a secret boss or something like that. And that sort of thing you can do after the run. So I have the super bosses incentive, which is, we'll just, if it gets met, we'll just load a file after the run and fight those guys. And also an incentive for fighting Chapter 2 Majima on Legend. Okay, I think this is good enough. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, other than those, I have a karaoke incentive. So that just means that after the run is over and after all the other incentives, I go down to... I load a file in Premium Adventure, go to the karaoke place, do a couple of the songs, and that's it. Ready to get a little explanation? No problem. All right. Nice. That was a quick one, too. Ah, smooth. Smooth movement. Nice. Okay, good start. Good start. Never gets old. Yeah, it's something I love in every game. Counters, like timing-based counters, are just such a satisfying mechanic to me. It's why I'm such a big fan of Sekiro. Like, that entire game is just that, just blocking attacks at the exact right timing to do poster damage and eventually lead to a counterattack. Bloodborne, too. That's really a lot of the appeal of the Yakuza 3 Legend run, that you actually get to use Tiger Drops a lot. Which, sadly, I think is the only category where that's going to be a thing. Or, maybe Yakuza 3 New Game Plus as well. But bets are just too good in Yakuza 3 and 4. I think they completely cancel out any need for Tiger Drops. And the Tiger Drop was routed out of Yakuza 5 Legend in favor of the Bounding Throw. Yeah, I don't think we'll see another category of any existing Yakuza game with the Tiger Drop in it. Now, the newer ones, that's something else. That's a different issue. Nice. You know nothing about it. So from everything we've seen so far, it seems like they're trying to play it fairly close to the original. Um, some stuff with the battle dungeon and the cards is apparently different and in ways that are quite upsetting to people. I don't know about that though. I haven't played enough of Ishin to say. I really need to get on it. Like my playthrough is paused at the beginning of chapter 3. Play the original just as enough here and there. Yeah. I mean, from the first 2 chapters, the original is great, and like I'm assuming, given the games you're speedrunning or planning to speedrun, oh no, the patterning bug, that you're also a big Zero and K1 fan. So, um, it's definitely got that same feel. Sus. Oh, it's close to Zero K1. I don't know about the remake. The original definitely is. It's interesting because from the trailers it looks really, really similar. But you never know. You never know. Like we all know that the way a game looks and the way it feels when you actually play it yourself, those are very different things. Okay, cool. Nice. No double slap. Wah. Okay. Good chapter 1. Good chapter 1. Happy with that. Should I do this on GDQ? Oh. Because I do think it's funny, but it might seem weird to people. I don't know. All right. All right. What you gonna do? All right. Good. I'm glad you did that. Concerned about it being weird? Yeah. I already decided I'm not going to do the "no, it burns" thing for Danielle Feldman. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. People that played Yakuza is funny. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take that into account. All right, quick menu here. How dare you? How dare you waste a second on New Game Plus? I'm looking at my I'm looking at my commentary notes just to see if there's anything I want to say that I don't have in the notes. And also, I noticed that a lot of the time I just don't look at my notes even when I have them out, so I'm trying to get used to doing that. Aye. I am doing solo commentary. I didn't really have anyone. I would have liked to have a couch, but anyone I know is either won't be available, or I just didn't feel comfortable asking them for help. So yeah, it's just me. Would have liked to have had someone to provide an assist, but we will deal with it. It's all good. All right. Oh, what are you doing here? Okay, 2 shots. That's pretty good. I was kind of scared about the guy that I somehow managed to drag down all the way, all the way to the other end of the club, but he got scared, so he backed off, which means he got hit with the shotgun round. So it's all good. Yeah, I just had a really good I just had a really good chapter 2 on the PB. Should it still be fun? Thanks. Yeah, I think it will be. Panic aside, most of my commentary practice went really, really well. I know this game from front to back. And if any, the thing that I'm worried about, the thing that I'm always worried about, really, even on my regular streams, I'm more worried about rambling too much as opposed to, not having anything to say. And I think that's at least not boring. I'm just, I want to make sure that I have just the right information that people need and that I don't, belabor them with too much verbiage. But at least I don't think it'll be boring, which at the end of the day is probably the most important thing. But yeah, I do appreciate the faith. It is good to hear this stuff from other people. I have a specific... Actually, I'll talk about this in a moment. All right. What you gonna do, Omi Alliance man? Okay, now he's moving to the side. All right. I would have been really confused if he stood still again. Own head. Yeah, that's very true, Firelight. And that's another thing that I've, been trying to tell myself, like, as long as you enjoy the run, and, sometimes when I grind this game and it gives me a raw deal, it's not so fun, obviously. But I love this game, I love this run, and as long as I enjoy it, I think it'll be fine. But I actually have a note in my notes to do the blast off thing here, because I really want to see it on GDQ, but yeah, on an actual run, obviously. No! Oh my god. Oh, that was excellent. I was really worried for a moment, but that went incredibly well. All right. Oh, really? That was terrible. That's unfortunate. That's a definite time loss right there. I wonder if, given how much you need to actually walk, if it's better to just put away the shotgun and take the style switch animation time loss. Next time I come back to K1, and I don't mean when I do Legend next week, I mean like on the next K1 grind, I'm going to start doing some real nerd work on this game. actual numbers for how fast you move, how much time transitions take, how much damage everything does. Like, really open up Cheat Engine and try to track all these numbers down. Because to really optimize this game, we're gonna need some hard science. Like, we're already getting to the point of needing to look at like a few seconds here and there, even in 90%. All right. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think that should have been a two-shot. I think that should have gotten that guy. I highly disagree. All right. Power of Anime. Boom. Boom. Goodbye. Well, that's well, the start is pretty much like the last run, but honestly, this is fine. I may have been too hard on that last run. Not where it ended up. Like, it did need to get reset after that horrible fight, and after an also pretty bad chapter 7. But I think the first 5, maybe even 6 chapters were actually very good. Just ended up in the dirt, as many promising runs do. I've never seen that before, by the way. Like that, the Kiwami aura just kind of lingering on the boss after he got defeated. I guess it's because I defeated him just as it started or something like that. Interesting. I've never seen this before. You know, I've run this game so much and I've seen so many things, but it keeps showing me new ones. So, could very well be. Could very well be. I mean, I've had a minor. I've mentioned this before. I've had a minor. I've never seen that before on the Omi Alliance guy in Chapter 3, where he just stood there, which I've never seen him do. He always, for me, he has always either walked backwards or to the sides. Never seen him stand still. It would be cool if there was one that, wasn't disastrous. If it's just things, something I can come back from. If it's, I've never seen this before, and now the game has crashed my hard drive and I can't play it anymore. That would not be very good. But yeah, as long as it's not something like that, I agree it would be cool. Because what else can Kiwami even show us? Game has showed me so much already. Good and bad. All right. Oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. God damn it. World record holder, by the way. All right. Come here, Aishi. No. Oh my god. Okay. Still a 2-shot. Unfortunate that I got smacked there, but at least I didn't get knocked down. Probably not saving. Oh yeah, not saving time for sure. Losing time, in fact. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Hold on, just one moment. Adam SV20. Adam's V20, probably. Whichever one of those, I hope one of those was correct. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much. No, it burns. Last time before AGDQ. Last chance to do that. Don't do it. Thank you. Okay, hold on. All right. You think is that meme still relevant enough to where that would appeal to people? Like I would have to do some sort of callback so people understand what the hell I'm doing. I don't know. Thought maybe that would be a bit too cringe, but I could think about that more. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I need to re-equip. Oh, okay. That also works. Not the order I meant to do it in, but... Three shots? Really? 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 That's fine. Really? No, I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. No one knocked us down, so I'm counting this as a win. Just give me a good Majima fight, because they have been a bit sketchy recently. Having fun with the webcam. You know, it's another tool in the tool belt, in the streamer tool belt. But yeah, I'm not having a bad time. No, okay. That actually wasn't too bad because he only hit me after I did the charge throw, and I just adjusted by doing 2 quick steps instead of 3. So that actually may not have even lost time. It actually gave us that fight in 2 shots instead of the more like we usually have 3. So that wasn't too bad. I guess I had a really good chapter 5 on the PB because we still lost time, but yeah, all in all, that was okay. That was okay. But yeah, I gotta say that it's not as big of... It's not as big of an adjustment as I thought, because I knew eventually I want to start streaming with the webcam. Like, that was never a question. There was just things that were preventing me from doing it. But those things are no longer relevant, so here we are. But I did think, oh, it's kind of a drag that, you know, you have to... basically, you need to make yourself look presentable for the camera. And I thought that would be much more of a drag than it actually ended up being. Like, it's really not a big deal. It's probably even better that I have an excuse to be a bit more take better care of myself, I guess, than I've been doing for a long time. Nice. Okay, flashing light warning again. If you're sensitive to bright lights, flashing lights, anything like that, please avert your eyes until the end of this fight. The lights are actually not too bad in this fight. They're much brighter in the pier fight. But yeah, I still want to give people a heads up. Oh, great. This time he didn't even stagger. So I could have actually done the quick style switch there, but I think he would have stabbed me if I did. Although that wouldn't really matter. Oh, it would matter. Well, it might. In terms of damage, it wouldn't matter, but if it would cause Kiri to fall down, then that would be a big time loss. Anyway, no going back now. Oh no, I kicked the dog. Oh. Run disqualified. Oh no. I thought he was in the clear. That is a weird hitbox. You gotta give me that. That was a weird hitbox. Now the run is cursed. Oh no. Kiryu. Doggo. Yeah. Oh, I should point it out. Please, no Pepe emotes in this channel. Okay, I appreciate the sentiment, but would like it if you found other emotes to express that with. Yeah, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I know people are used to using them. Just, pointing it out when it happens, so it hopefully doesn't happen again. All right, and this is this chapter is like prime donation reading time. Because there's so much just walking back and forth in this chapter. Like this whole run here, I can try and explain the story or stuff like that, but probably I'm just gonna tell Shadow just go ahead and read donations until I tell you to stop. Hey, Froob, thank you for the good luck. Hope you're having a good day off. Yeah, I'm very excited. A bit nervous today because I had a commentary practice earlier that didn't go as well as the ones I had in previous days, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Very good time. Yeah, that's the thing too. Calling for donations too early might not be great. No, on that one. Well, I do apologize to your parents for me. Hopefully you can all have dinner at a nice place some other time. Be in your element. Yeah, that's the thing, and I know this not just from other marathon runs, but also from like performances, like performing music, that you got those jitters at first, and it all just goes away. We actually talked about this on the GDQ Discord, and I told people my perspective on this, that people misinterpret their jitters as something that's meant to hold them back, but it's really just something that's meant to sharpen you. Like, it's your body basically prepping you up for something, and if you treat it that way, it's not that scary. Like, let it build you up instead of tear you down is, I guess, the TLDR way of saying that. But yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. It's honestly, I'm still amazed. Anytime anytime anyone takes interest in, the stuff I do. I don't know about you, but like for me, every time someone subs, I'm like, wait, people are paying money for this? Why? But it's very flattering. For this today? Oh my god, really? Wait, when you say this, do you mean K1 or specifically? Oh, you boys are being very badly behaved. That is some really bad Shota RNG. Any percent on hard? Well, that's world record though, isn't it? The hard world record, finally. Not a Resident Evil 4 mod. Honestly, like I don't want to be mean or anything. 9 hours. If someone told me that they're rejecting a 9-hour run for a 2-hour game, I would understand. Like that kind of time limit is kind of understandable. Of course, if you want to accept it, that's cool too. It's just wow. Caricaturing. So is it a troll run, or are they just doing a really, really bad route? Either way, I don't know. When it goes to those lengths, because I think the problem with RE4 wasn't so much the time limit itself. The time limit, you can argue, there's arguments for or against. I think the time limit was way too strict. And what I would say is when a run is way too long, like exceedingly longer than any other run on the board, either reject it saying it's too long or accept it without really checking too hard. Because, I mean, who's going to cheat on a run like that? But, just my opinion, and I can definitely understand wanting to keep a clean house and not just accept stuff like that willy-nilly. Tutorial if they want to do future. Oh, nice. Thank you. That's that's actually really funny when you think about it. The tutorial for any percent is shorter than than dash run. I don't know. I don't know. People are having fun, I guess. Cut off time. Yeah, exactly. And if you take a look at Super Metroid, which is like one of the most run speed games, they don't even require verification. I think they do require video, but they don't require verification. And the logic is, if there's a really good time, we'll look at it and know that it's fake very quickly. And if someone cheats at a run that's like very low on the board, then who cares? And if someone cheats on a run that's kind of in the middle, then, maybe someone will see it and maybe we'll do something about it. Which is understandable given the volume of submissions they probably have for that game. But yeah, also, you say grandfather, then that was the big, like, that was the real, the worst part of that Resident Evil 4 thing, that they actually rejected all the runs that were already verified, which is so petty. Like, it's the pettiest thing you can do. It's just... Consolidating difficulties. Yeah, you may remember that I very briefly argued for a normal category in this game, but given the current legend route, I don't think it makes sense anymore. I would pretty much agree to just do easy and legend. Definitely in K1. Don't think it's really malicious? Fair enough, fair enough. Like, I appreciate that you, Ooh, that was really good. I appreciate that you're dedicated enough to do this. Yeah. I know there must have been quite a backlog of Yakuza runs. I guess there have been a lot of submissions recently. Sounds like a rough time. Yeah. I do wonder if... Like, I have thought at times about just doing, like, a one-off stream of normal or hard with my current knowledge. Because it could be interesting to just see what the differences are. I don't think those are categories I would ever actually grind or anything. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've put so much time into K1 and my other existing Yakuza speedruns already. And I want to do more with those games. I want to improve OG1. I want to improve K2 and get into Legend, possibly. Same with Zero. Well, with Zero, I already got into Legend. The Legend run on Zero is very improvable. I have some plans for that run later in the year. But I really want to get into more Yakuza games. Like, I've been meaning to learn OG2 for like a year now, and now everyone's kind of beat me to it. I've said this already today, but after GDQ, I'm going to move on to Legend next week, probably. And then after Legend, it's OG2 time. What's good in the hood? Hey, Big. Sorry, I had to lean over because you have the same color as another regular here, Pime, who also has an underscore in their name. So it was a purple name with an underscore, so I had to make sure who I'm talking to. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. This run is looking pretty good. I hope to get a good PB before GDQ tomorrow. Either way, I think this is probably going to be the last attempt. If I do anything else today, it'll just be incentive practice. OG2 Revival has been... Yeah, it's pretty funny how it went from being the game with the least amount of runners to... Well, it's probably still going to be the one with the least amount of runners, but it has more. It has more than 2. Pandora always shows up for the gambling house. I love that I love that the 80% strat turns out to be faster for this fight than the one I came up with for New Game Plus. So now I have another category in which I have to dread this fight. In general, there's a few places in New Game Plus where I opted to use a strat from any percent. Jingu is another one. And yeah, now this very chill category is getting pretty much as stressful as any percent. We do make our own hell in speedrunning, don't we? But I really like this category. I'm so satisfied with how the route has developed. You really get to show kind of a different side of K1 here. All right, and new runner for OG1. Nice. Who might that be? Is it a man by the name of Froob? Oh, I need to switch shotguns here. Good thing I remembered. Oh, come on. The Cosmic? I have heard that name. Just oh, nice. Yeah, cool. I'll go back to OG1 hopefully later this year as well. Oh, very good. OG1 has some really good time saves in it that I need to research. All right, never mind. Kiri will just never stomp this man. The new route? Yeah, I highly recommend it. Like, the G Promuk fight is so much better now. Sadly, nothing one can really do with the with the shooting section. Just abandon all hope when you start the shooting section. That is all one can really do. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. I haven't seen 6 runs in such a long time. Ever since Peace Color finished grinding that game. But yeah, it's all these things that I've had planned for so long, and I keep getting in the trap of trying to really optimize a lot of my existing runs, and it's keeping me from branching out. .5 seems like they'd be pains to speedrun with how much is in them. 4 isn't too bad. 4 is under 3 hours. 5 is a really long run. 5 is the longest Yakuza run. It's funny that we now have an actual JRPG in this series, and 5 is still the longest one. Tech issues. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's terrible. I also hear there's going to be an SSD split for OG2. Which... I don't think SSD does anything to OG2. I don't know. Honestly, a lot of my decisions have been, around avoiding the sort of leaderboard discussions. It does. Because last time... Oh, the one shot. I mean, my question is, what is that based on? Because last I heard, someone compared your run to Tapioca's run, and you don't have the same model PS3, which I think is the main difference. Yeah, so I think it's kind of apples to oranges at that point. Again, the comparison I did was OG1 on my same PS3 with and without SSD, and there was no difference. Again, just because it doesn't affect OG1 doesn't necessarily mean it wouldn't affect OG2, but I would be very surprised. And I think the science needs to be more precise on that. PS3 for dying last year. It was always going to happen. That's the thing. People dislike how this stuff happens with PC speedruns, like the hardware dependence. But at least on PC you can have load removers and such. On console, you just have to get a better console. Causing more soft lock? I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, I really need to focus here. Oh no. This run is over. This run is over. Oh, he's going all the way in the back. Oh, you Why'd I come up with this strat? Why'd I come up with this strat? God damn it. But yeah, I remember someone once told me something about the Akai Brothers. Yeah, the Akai Brothers are the biggest round killers in New Game Plus. I don't know if the run is really dead, but I just lost a ton of time. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I remember hearing from someone at one point that the problem with OG1 and OG2 on emulator is that taxis cause soft locks, and while I've never seen that happen, it does suggest that there's something off with the way those games handle loads. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What's the best possible time? Still pretty low. So, guess we'll go. Guess we'll continue. That sucks though. I really hate when that strat fails. I like that strat, but also that strat is the worst. Also, my headset is now disconnected, so I can't hear the game. Nice. I didn't mean to do this, by the way. Tearing up the club. Yeah. Anyone left up there? Think we're good. Go away. Can I play this game without audio? We are about to find out. Solid for an MU. Huh. Wait, when you say this, you mean Kiwami? This is not an emulator run, bless your heart. Trying to figure out a way to reattach my headset without everything breaking. No, this is PC. Luckily, all of the mainline Yakuza games are now on PC, so we can have a lot of long-winded arguments about leaderboard rules, the way God intended. Apparently, that doesn't help. Even with the OGs, we're having those conversations now. Oh, no. Okay, oh, I know when I can reattach my... Okay. I have an unskippable cutscene coming up. I can do it then. Ah, damn it. It also sucks because it's actually much harder to time my shots without audio. Damn it. One shot away. All right, quick. Oh, audio is back. Cool. Dead Cells on emulator? Yeah. I wonder why people think that. Because it's not that Dead Souls runs so well on PS3 that, you know, it's ridiculous to think that it's original hardware. Like, it's... no offense to Dead Souls, bless its heart, but it neither looks good enough nor runs good enough for people to get that impression. I have no idea. Because the camera wasn't fixed. Oh, you thought this was OG1? No. This is an actual functional video game, and therefore very different from OG1. Is there different runs? Different runs? Like different categories? How is that a gold? Rid. How is that a gold? With my fucking headset disconnecting. How? Explain this to me. Explain this to me, people. Unreal. Unreal. This category is totally optimized, by the way. No improvement possible. There are different categories for per frame rate for this game. I don't think they're really necessary in terms of... let me put it this way. I don't think they're necessary from a competitive perspective, but they're necessary from a keeping the peace perspective. If you don't have 60 FPS categories, people will complain, and it'll never be over. So just give people their 60 FPS categories and be done with it. And you can also not have people say that they would run K1 except of the FPS thing, which several people have said, and none of them have actually done a 60 F. Well, some of them have done runs, but not really. Like, they've done one-offs, but not, you know, they haven't tried to optimize them. Sound is distraction. How about soundless runs? It's pretty much that, yeah. I get it, I get it. I increasingly understand, and as a result, increasingly sympathize with... Not that I've ever had any particular hostility for speedrun mods, but... I have more and more sympathy. Because I talked to someone who is a mod for... Oh, come on, how did that miss? Yeah, I speak to someone who's a Resident Evil mod. I won't say the specific game that they moderate. And there's a lot of stuff like that in that community as well. Like, sadly, with speedruns becoming bigger, people kind of see them as, you know, I can't speak. Legitimizing their fandom or them just playing games. And yeah, you just gotta keep the peace. Boss is breaking. Yeah, the thing though is that currently on New Game Plus and Legend, it basically doesn't matter because you kind of skip all the Kiwamis. In any percent, there's a bit more to it, but even then... But I understand the need for those categories. You know... Oh, we got the one-shot both times. Nice. I support keeping them around just for that aspect of it. And, yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. No skin of my nose. Saving 4 minutes without music? Yeah, that's a bad one. Ooh, okay. Can I get the neutral? No. Ooh, goddammit. That was a close one. Sometimes the neutral you can... Kiryu, can you please? Sometimes you can get both those guys with one shot when you're in neutral, but I got it a couple of times and haven't since, so I'm getting the impression it's not that consistent. Random news Shantae wants. Oh, the Pandora's threat. The Pandora's threat. I did it. Turned off the audio driver in Windows. Yeah, that's the thing where, like, anything that requires external changes, I'm pretty iffy on. And in general, like if I had to run Yakuza games without music, that would be a huge bummer. Like even if even if someone discovers that ends up saving time, I would be in favor of banning that. And I think the current rules kind of do ban that, because the current rules say something like, oh no. The current rules say something like game audio has to be audible, which you could interpret as saying keep the music on. You people suck. Don't think I'd allow it? Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's a good reason not to, and also, like, these games have such good music. Why would you ever do that? God, I have a ton of time save in the late game. This run was really good until chapter 11. What the hell? Like, look, best possible time is still 1:27:13. Jesus. Most hated boss in a few seconds. And we can do it on Legend. Even on Legend, the man goes down quick. I'm so looking forward to Legend runs. But yeah, between the verification and just the fun of music, I think it's pretty easy. With Pandora's situation, it's a bit more difficult because they have a very old world record that uses that, and like the world record doesn't, as far as I can tell, it's not just world record because of the no music. It's also a very good run, but the no music makes it kind of unimpeachable without turning off music. And Advance Wars 2 also has really good music. Situation is pretty ass. It's a problem with games like that aren't very active. It's unfortunate for sure. I hope you can convince them, but if not... But yeah, I think it's cool to, like, I love any percent runs. I love runs on low difficulties, and I've said before that I think there's a misconception that easy difficulty runs are easier when they're actually usually harder than the high difficulty counterparts. But there is a satisfaction to running these games on the highest difficulty and showing people that even on the highest difficulty, we have ways of dealing with all these bosses. Hold on, I need to re-equip. First stamina spark. Oh, well, first non-routed stamina spark of the run. To beat world record for more than 4 minutes. Yeah. Which, I mean, if anyone can do. Alright, bright flashing lights warning, avert your eyes. Okay, it's not relevant because the dudes weren't grouped together. If those dudes are grouped together, then you can get them with one shotgun round, and then there's a bright flash. Get any HP upgrades. Yeah. And Kiwami is actually, like... In Kiwami, it's very fortunate, especially for Legend, that the damage upgrades are locked behind health upgrades, so you get the extra health anyway. But yeah, in Zero, you can very easily die to some of the late game bosses, even on easy. Same with 6 also gets a payback ring or something like that. Some item that like lowers your defense and raises your attack. I don't remember what exactly it is, but 6 is also very dangerous, even on easy. On Legend, it's really dangerous. OG2, OG1 and OG2 you can die on, but those are normal difficulty, so it's kind of apples and oranges. K2 sometimes if the game bugs out and someone breaks out to feel the heat, that can be an unpleasant time. I think that's pretty much it. Dajin Kim and Tigers. You know who else can do it is Shindo. I've had it happen to me like 5 or 6 times that Shindo broke out of Feel the Heat, and as I was trying to use the sofa on him, he like ran his sword through me, and I lost like 10 seconds out of that. Yeah, I never seen it up to that point either. Luckily, I know that I'm not cursed anymore because it happened. I think it happened to Aldred once. But it's like it happened to me like 5 or 6 times, and only one time that I've seen it happen to anyone else. Yeah, K2, man, it's a video game. It's a fully programmed video game. Here's the reason why you really have to ban turning off the music in these games, or turning off audio in general. Because would you really want to speedrun this game without Kiryu breathing in your ear like this? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. This is why we run K1. We just want to listen to Kiryu breathe. The Pandora weird. The funny thing is, I've actually had Pandora look at me that way in the past, so this one hits close to home. Anyway, this has honestly become one of my favorite fights on New Game Plus. Oh, you thought, asshole. That was perfect, by the way. That was extremely, extremely good. I'm so glad I found out that strat. It's so you wouldn't think Shot Stopper would be so useful here, but there you go. And you don't even need to be full health because the Charge Throw amps up the damage so much. And the cool thing is it's a very, very quick heat move. And I always say when I talk about K1, and most Yakuza games really, that heat moves are slow because of the animations, so we try to avoid them. But that specific heat move, that animation is very, very quick. So it's best of all worlds, really. Okay, now I just have to not badly screw up this fight. Or the fight with Majima at the end, which easier said than done. I think the thing that took me the longest in terms of just, just learning where to go and what to do in this game, I think what took me the longest was figuring out, like, remembering where to go. Oh, are we getting it? Thought we were going to get the monster camera pen. But yeah, just walking around Shangri-La, that's basically what took me the longest to remember in terms of just walking around. Of course, other things took longer. But yeah. Okay, oil guy, please don't harass me. No oiling me up, please. Thank you. All right. Power of anime. All right, cool. On GDQ, I'm going to do the rock kick, but here we can just shoot this guy. Nice. We should save a nice chunk of time in this chapter. I think this is down. Yes. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. So apparently there's time saving to run still. Wow, my late game was freaking garbage. Rocket Calls, yeah, it's really funny. That is something I learned from Froob. He was doing a run that wasn't going very well, so with at the end of chapter 11, he just kicked a rocket Majima. And it was quite humorous. Sera. Jingua. Yumi. Everyone just says names in gruff tones in this chapter. Sounds like something I do, yeah. I mean, I don't know who came up with it, but you're definitely the first person I saw do it. Whoa. Everyone chill out. Nope. That's not chilling out. Oh my god. Jesus, man. Alright, I really hope I can get the charge throw off on Shimano. Please give me the charge throw. Well, I got the charge throw, but I'm still going to have to do the follow-up. Unfortunate. Hello? Oh my god. Well, losing time here. Pretty terrible, chapter 12. That sucks. But we can still get a massive PB. I can even get the sub 127.30 if this goes well. Of course, now the big question ends up being, do I try to do the target drop on Kojima? No guts, no glory, after all. Should I? Probably not, but I'm probably still going to do it. All right. All right, what's Kojima gonna do? Oh, there you go. There you go. Woo! We got him, folks. Finally, Kojima pays for his crimes. Hey, Panda, how are you doing? Beautiful. Very, very risky, but thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates it. Oh, you're all lined up so nicely. I really appreciate it. What? Don't do this to me, K1. Don't do this to me. If I lose this run to controller issues, fucking A. Time to kill the tower? Yep. Okay, good. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, I have something clever I can do here. Oh, I know exactly what to do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Don't hit me. Thank you. All right. Cool. Now, where is the camera going to point? The right direction. Pretty much. Very nice. I actually need to have a backup for tomorrow in case that happens. I need a backup controller and a backup cord, because if my controller stops working during GDQ, that's going to be kind of a bummer. All right. Sure, just got a rope to scale the tower to the top. That's maybe what they're going to do in Yakuza 8. You never know. You never know what those wacky RGG people will do. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Everybody settle down. No, how dare you shoot me? Luckily, I already had to heal, so this isn't a huge time loss. Alright, is Jingu going to kill the run? Is that what's happening? Nope. Very nice. And now we wait. My friends, you're looking at the owner of a sub 12730. Sub 12730. I think that's what I said, but just to make sure. At least I think so. Nishke! That's coming on a bit. All right. Time to deal with this man once and for all. Or, until the next run. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but good enough. How's no? Depending on how this goes, maybe pretty good. We'll chat in a moment. I'm going to do more incentive stuff after this, so we'll have some time to talk. But I now need to focus on punishing this man for straying from the path. Or whatever this game's plot is. Alright. QT. By the way, you've never seen me with a webcam before, so this is what I look like when I mesh the QT. And that's not just for the camera. I always do that. This game has a plot? Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that either. Oh, baby. This is actually really good. Holy hell. And... smack. My friends. My friends. We are done with New Game Plus. For now. Thank you for the GGs. Firelight. Panda. Safety. Froob. Thank you very much. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm just going to freshen up. Then we're going to talk splits. And then we're going to do some incentive stuff as well. So, catch you in a moment. That feels good. See, I knew I was in line for a really good PB in this category. But, actually, I don't need this right now. but things had to align, and this is like, I'd say this is a very good time. This is like my first good PB since coming back to this category. Having said that, I would say New Game Plus is dead by any length. So let's see. Sounds best is 126.28. Can go a bit lower. Can go a bit lower. As for the time itself, we didn't get a good Akai Brothers fight, and that lost us a lot of time. Other things in the early game weren't very good. Chapter 12 was actually really bad. I had like 12 seconds of time save on it, and I actually lost time to that chapter. So definitely can be improved. However, this run has some really good things about it, like the quick Kojima thing, which actually saves quite a bit of time. The finale in general was exceptional. I can't really think of a single thing that went wrong in that finale. It was very, very good. So this time will be difficult to beat, but I'm already saying, looking forward, my goal for this category is going to be a 126. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a big grind. A lot of almost everything is going to have to go right, but it's possible. It's something I can achieve for sure. Now, it's a question of whether I want to, because next week I'm moving on to Legend, no question. After GDQ is done, we're on Legend time. The question is, do I want to use up the rest of this week to try and maybe grind for a really good NG Plus time, or maybe I just want to move on to Legend already? Good question. I can't really answer that right now. I'll only be able to say on Wednesday. Tomorrow is the GDQ run, obviously, so no stream, probably. Tuesday, I'm going to definitely take a day off, or so I think. I say definitely, and then I don't do it, so I'll probably take a day off. Wednesday, I intend to stream, and we'll see if the stream will be New Game Plus or something else. Either way, we can actually look at the splits individually for a moment before I do the incentive practice. Chapter 1 was very good. Chapter 1 was almost flawless. The only thing that could be better about Chapter 1 is getting that slightly faster Hirata fight, which saves 2 seconds, which isn't insignificant with the time scales we're talking about in New Game Plus, but yeah, it's still very good. Chapter 2, what was bad about Chapter 2? Chapter 2 was actually also pretty good. I just have a really good Chapter 2 in the previous BB, I think. Oh, we had the quick step with Abe. Yeah, Chapter 2 was good. Chapter 3. The end of the chapter was kind of a mess. Oh, also the beginning with dudes breaking out of the building. That was kind of slow because they were aggroing. It took them a long time to aggro, and I had to wait around for them to come in. That chapter definitely has a bit of time save on it. Chapter 4 is pretty good. I know it's a time loss, but again, it's just on the PB it's even better. But Chapter 4 is pretty good. Chapter 5, I feel like Chapter 5 was good too, right? Oh no, I had to yeah, I had a pretty bad West Park fight. Yeah, those dudes took a lot of shots for some reason, so that can be improved a bit. What about Chapter 6? B-King was good. Atabe family was good. Tenkaichi was okay. Shota was decent. Yeah, maybe a few seconds off of that chapter, but it was mostly okay. 7 was good except for Shindo. The Shindo fight in 7 was kind of a mess. Did I save time on Chapter 7? Yes. Yeah, I think the Shindo fight can go better. And then, of course, Chapter 8, which was good up to the Akai Brothers fight, and there we lost a lot of time, so that's going to be like the big time save for future runs. Chapter 9 golded somehow. I don't know, it wasn't that good. Restaurant was okay. Kitchen, I feel like was a bit of a mess. Am I right about this? No, you know what? The set piece itself was fine. The part I'm confused about is the shooting section. Just the shooting section could go way, way better. But, yeah. Yeah, otherwise that was good. Chapter 10, I didn't get quick RSA. And that's really the only thing that could be improved there. I got the one-shots in both rooms. The set piece was very clean. The RSA fight definitely has a bit of time save on it if you get lucky. Chapter 11, I think, was very good. What? Was there anything bad about Chapter 11? That was almost a gold, right? Yeah, Pure Fight was perfect. Shangri-La set piece was perfect. Park Fight was 2 shots instead of 1, but that's not a big time loss. So yeah, chapter 11 was very good. Chapter 12 was horrible. That's another big time save. And the finale was really damn good. The finale was really, really good. I honestly can't imagine a better finale. So yeah. Yeah. So we're talking big time saves in chapters 8 and 12. Otherwise, there's a few seconds here and there. So optimizing this run further will be difficult, and I will leave it for future no to do.